What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Masquerada. My name is Splattercat. We are inside of a spire, stabbing some dudes to death, and also trying to end Lucia's mad crusade to make us more awesome? I'm not really sure. It seems like the bad guy's plan was to make us the president. I don't know. I was like, this plan seems awfully... So wait, your goal is essentially to make me emperor? So you're just gonna burn the whole kingdom down? I didn't ask you to do it, so I guess I've got plausible deniability, so that's pretty sweet. It's just like free emperorship, hooray. Cello, anybody want to fight me in here? I bet somebody do. I bet you somebody do. Alright, so we'll go to this side. And, oh my god, it's gonna be one of those days at the office today, I can tell already. I'm gonna teleport around and maybe shoot some squirrels at somebody. Silence them on up, you know, let them know what it do, what it do, what it do. I'm gonna give you a little hint. I just like saying what it do. It's a fun little phrase to just sprinkle into your conversations. Now grandma comes over to the house. Be like, oh shit, grandma with the enchiladas, what it do? And she'll be like, oh, okay, alright. I guess it kind of depends if your grandma's as white as snow like my grandma too. I figure varying grandmas would have varying responses to that. It kind of just depends on your grandma. There's somebody put Sparkle Pea on the floor over here. Oh, it's gone. No more Sparkle Pea. Sparkle Pea with extra short duration. Now from Pfizer. I think I've had too much caffeine today. I think that's really what it comes down to. I had so much caffeine before I recorded this episode. So much. Just buttloads. As much caffeine as you could fit inside of an average-sized butt is how much caffeine I've had in my body right now. What are you doing, and why are you not doing the thing I tell you to do ever? Why do you make my life so difficult? Why can't you just follow orders for once? See, that's all that I required from you. That's all that I needed was right there. I can't tell if they're helping with the Fae or not. So in order just to, make sure, I'm just gonna murder everybody. Because you never know. Alright, drop a couple supers up in here. Couple super dupers up out your pooper. And there it is. God, Thunder Horse is such a baller move. It kills everything. It's just push this button to wipe out the entire battlefield. Bro, why did you knock over the weapon rack? Janitorial's gonna have to come in here. They're gonna be all butthurt as usual. They're gonna come here and be all upset because we were knocking shit over while we were fighting. I'm like, well, excuse me for trying to protect my life from sudden death by, knocking something over that was in the way. I apologize. I'll never do it again. I would love to kill everything. Oh, he's still got focus left. That's a little surprising considering how fast his health is dropping. But you know what? I'll go with it. I don't feel like Amadea's super comes up very often. What is her super? Oh, that's right. She summons ads. That's what it is. She essentially becomes every raid boss ever. She'll be like, aha, you cannot defeat me. Therefore, I shall summon my friends. Maybe I'll go this way. As I recall, this was the way that we went at the beginning of the game to go meet with the Regenti, and I think that's probably where she's at right now. Chilling in the Regenti's office, wiping her nose on all of his furniture. Just being like, oh, and that's boogers for that armoire.
Here we are. Hello, Cicero.
Lucia. What happened to you? Don't you see what you've done? How much you've cost the city?
It was quite beautiful while it lasted, though. The colors. Standing beside one another. Fighting. This is the power of faith, Cicero. Of belief. To unite. To give strength. To drive people to do things they never thought they would.
It drove you insane.
It did, didn't it?
Stand down, Lucia. Give me the heart and the seed. You said you wanted the city to come together. At the rate this is going, there'll be no city left. Tell the Dactytes to stand down. The city can still recover if you stop this insanity. Please. It is over.
I'm sorry, Cicero. But there is a final step. The city needs a martyr.
Plus, I've still got 4 soldiers with clubs left. 3 soldiers. Sorry, I'm bad at counting. This is why I never made it through kindergarten. And as long as I have 3 men with clubs, I will never surrender. You can't make me. There we go. I found that the best strategy for this game is just to keep the enemy silenced all the time. Like, if you build Cicero to just be a giant silence bot for the entire game, you will cakewalk through 90% of the challenges. Ooh, that guy's got an extra big hammer. The hammer of compensation +4. I would like you all to be silenced and also not hit me with your little hammer AoEs. That would be fantastical. Oh my god, my healer's down. The healer is down. Somebody res the healer. It's our only hope. You know that's a horrible moment. If you've played MMOs in any capacity, you know that's a bad moment when the healers start going down. You'd be like, oh shit on me! Save the healers! My life for ire! Alright, up the stairs we go. To hopefully stop Lucia. Something bad's gonna happen up here, though. What an ominous statue to put in your house. Why would you ever commission that to be inside the place that you live? I give that thing 2 days before I walk into my living room in the middle of the night and then promptly shit myself thinking there's some kind of shadow demon offering me cereal in my living room. Would you like the cereal of darkness? It's because he was holding a bowl. I felt like maybe people didn't catch on to the fact that it was holding a bowl. I just wanted to make sure, so I explained the joke, therefore ruining it. Would you like some kicks? Nobody likes kicks. Kicks suck. If you offer me kicks, you are my enemy. You are no longer my friend. You are the enemy of the people and of the state. Like, if I was the dear leader and I found kicks inside your apartment, I would just assume that you were against me. Like you were just a foul rebel trying to overthrow my regime. And there was no other way about it. That is a really fun AoE to use. See, look how smoothly it goes when we have our A-team. Just oh so smoothly. God, my wife's mom has been blowing up my phone like all day with like the simplest question. And I'm like, I'm working right now. You could ask her? She's your daughter? What are you asking me for? I don't know. Keep these guys nice and silent. Just the way I prefer my enemies. Although it's looking like we may die here. I don't know. Oh, he didn't cast it in time. He didn't cast it in time. We are getting whooped right now. This is not looking super good. Alright. So now that the team is up and standing again, which is always a positive. I think we were just standing in that guy's circle AoE for too long. I thought we weren't going to make that one, but we lived through it. We lived through it. It's okay, Nerdcastle. We lived. To the culmination. Oh, you can, like, finally forge your shit if you really, really want to before you do this. Ah, we'll just cross the bridge and whoop this ass. I should apply my skill points, though, because we do have a couple. Dump, 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 dump. Dump, 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 dump. Why can't I assign his... Oh, it's because I didn't go to that one. Ah. I don't care about that ability, though, and I don't want it. But I need it to get to the part that I like. Balls. Balls all over me. Restoration plus. Oh, he doesn't have enough points. Never mind. I quit. Now it's time for an intense, angsty conversation with Lucia.
Lucia! You have said it yourself. We have the same goals. And those goals have been met. Carry this on any further and you risk losing it all. Surrender yourself. Please.
After you die, they will hang me in revenge for your death. But your sacrifice will hold the city together for years to come. You are right that we have the same goals. But we have not achieved them, Cicero. Not yet.
You said you're a woman of faith. Have faith in our people. They do not need this bloodshed to stand together.
You know that is a lie. Only in the fields of red do the colors stand together. You cannot think they would have united any other way. And you cannot think they will stay united any other way. I'm sorry, Cicero. Spear point!
It's kind of awesome how... Did her... Like, I kind of feel like... her mask got more awesome since the last time we seen her. Or is it just me? Oh, I'm selecting the wrong person right now, so that's fantastic. My bad. Is she shooting me in my booty right now? I think I'm getting shot in my booty. That's not good. Alright, everybody this way. Let's go. Hey. I need everybody unified here. In punching. Unified in the pursuit of punching. Drop that over there. Go ahead and put like some silences on them. Little bit of this. Yeah, Thunderhorsed. That's right, making new verbs to describe what just happened to you. You got Thunderhorsinated. Please stop fighting with Lucia off screen where I can't see you. You may, however, drop your little critters if you want. I don't care about that. Do your thing. Something tells me she's not really going to be silenceable. She's probably got multiple phases, too. I don't see a whole lot of ways that she does not have extra phases.
It is over, Lucia.
You are not this city's hero, Cicero. Not.
Yeah.
Bye, Cicero.
By the ages.
Lucia!
Umber will remember you.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I feel okay about this. Let's go get him. Like, I feel like we're gonna be okay in this fight. Alright. Everybody out. Yes, definitely don't get hit by that death ray. Holy shit. I don't think we want to participate in whatever that death ray entails. Oh man, you made me waste my tornadoes. Oh well, at least I didn't waste my squirreling. It could have been a lot worse. There's nothing worse than wasting a squirreling. Yeah, don't stand in that, please. Go ahead and drop supers though if you got them. Man, she's tanky. Did I just waste my thunder horses? What's happening right now? Oh no. I'm going to strongly suggest that maybe we're supposed to kill these. We'll wait and we'll see what happens when those light balls hit her. Something horrible, no doubt. I virtually guarantee you it's something horrible, but... Everybody on that one. Hey, you want... Oh, we gotta go around the edges. Oh, shit. That's not good. That's really, really bad. Oh, we pulled her over. Did you see that right there? We pulled her over. Alright, so you get her with that. You get us some little buddies to help out. Oh, shit on me. Ow. I don't think thunder horses are quite so good against her. If you guys want to just, like, not be there, that'd be good. I don't know. If you want to, like, let her laser some of our stuff, I'm okay. I'm going to stay in this time. Whatever. I'm going to stay in and she can sort it out. Oh, you want to shoot fire at me? Well, I'll shoot water at you. Let's go. It's water time. Time to get sudsed up. Yeah, I don't feel like that's doing the damage that I'm normally used to. No! I really need you guys to stay unified here. Although, Amadea, if you could get your super off, that'd be fantastic. Or not. You know, whatever. Supers are overrated. I'm thinking we might not make this one. We are eating a lot of damage right now. Yeah. I need everybody over here, because we are going to do something super desperate to make this work. Oh no, that didn't do what I wanted. There we go. Okay, so it heals her slightly, kind of. I don't know what her HP was at before that happened, but we probably want to make sure that doesn't occur a second time. As for right now, we don't really have the HP to soak this here for too long. I'm going to suggest you drop that over there, maybe, just to mess with that guy. Let's get rid of some of these little ads, too. There we go. Everybody's back over here. And then we're back in it to win it. I think that Thunder Horse did damage, but it aimed oddly. So I'm not sure. No, you go that way, you go that way, and you go that way. Nah, we still made progress, even though she got healed by, like, half the little ball thingies. Like, we're still ahead of the DPS curve, so I think we'll be good. Trying to stay in for this one, but like, I would prefer not to go into another DPS or another healing phase if I can help it. Ah, shit. Alright, everybody go around. We're gonna kill her while she's waiting over here. There it is.
No, this cannot be.
Cicero, it is weak. We have to finish it.
No. If you kill it with anything but the knife, it will just return.
Yes, I will return!
It's going to jump.
No!
Cicero!
as it does. It's martyr. I'm so sorry.
Not yet, Kavar. Your work here is not done.
Broken flag, the fire burns, but the word says.
Is there anything else after this? Sorry, I'm gonna skip the credits because I want to find out. Sometimes stuff happens after credit sequences.
She told me to find out if you were available. We've got a lot of work to do.
Apologize on my behalf, please. I don't think I'm comfortable leaving him alone yet.
Sure. I'm sure she'll understand. Hero of Umber and all that. Well, I've got 7 other Broncos that I need to visit, so I'll see you at home.
Hopefully.
But Cal, it's been a week. Are you sure?
He'll come around. I'm sure.
All right then. See you.
Hero of Umber.
Good morning.
The others, are they?
We made it, Cicero. All of us.
It is a good morning.
How are you feeling?
Honestly, like I'm missing something. The stomach, maybe, or a kidney.
At least it is in your sense of humor.
Which I suppose is surprising, considering what happened.
You remember?
Quite clearly. The explosion was rather bright. I think it's been burned into my head for eternity. Everything after that, though, I can't say I had the mind for.
You didn't. You were dead. More than dead, in fact. I don't want to describe the scene, but suffice to say, you actually are a kidney short.
What?
It, rolled off the roof. In pieces.
You're kidding.
It's the only thing, I promise.
I was in pieces?
Just part of your midsection. The blade was in you when it exploded, you know.
What happened after that?
There was a glow of light, and your heart started beating again. We rushed to put you back together. The light was still there, and your body mended itself impossibly quickly. And then it left.
The lady?
Amadea thinks so too. Tides, Cicero, there's still so much about them that we don't know. I mean, if they can do something like this...
Another time, Calvin, please. What happened after?
We took control of the artifacts. The battle was won within the morning.
So quickly?
With the knife in the heart, we realized that we could stand against anything. We could shut down branding completely, withstand anything that anyone threw at us. We destroyed the Masquerades that the Dactytes were using and subdued them. Both the Spire and the Pale Isle were reclaimed in just hours.
And the Dactytes, they just allowed themselves to be captured?
Tides, no. It was quite the scene. Jezero spearheaded it all. When the Dactytes found out that Lucia was gone and the artifacts were ours, they were vulnerable. Jezero used that against them, reminded them why they were fighting at all in the first place. For a better life. For freedom. He used the Malacarte as an example, standing beside Semora unoppressed. He told them that they could have that life too, that freedom. The majority of them acceded immediately.
But the casualties on our side...
It's true, many died in the battle. The Luca and the Labore survived the rout though. They fought defensively, bought themselves enough time until they could be rescued with the artifacts. Favio suspects they lost about 1/5 of their forces only.
And the other guilds?
The Sorelle and the Cacciatore were hit the hardest among us. The fighting at the base of the spire didn't last long enough to be too significant. But the bridge...
And Brecken?
Yes, he's gone. The bright side is that, being in charge of the Randaggia, most of the Cacciatore's forces weren't even in the city in the first place. They'll recover.
And your guild?
The Sorelli's the largest guild of them all. Portion-wise, we might have lost the most, but still we outnumbered the others. All in all, considering that the Masquerada were only a fraction of the city's population, and the only severe loss has been that of the registry and the portiere, The city is doing well. We can rebuild from this, so long as we don't have any more traitors from within.
The Alta Sintieci. What's happening to them?
Nothing as of now. The Concilio is deciding amongst themselves what to do with them.
Concilio?
Seymour's crown has been shattered, Cicero. The whole idea of the Seymora, in fact, is beginning to mean little, now that the divide between them and masked runners is disappearing. The Concilio will take their place, but I shouldn't speak too much about them. I'll let Amadea do that.
Amadea?
Yes, she's one of the advisors.
Now that's a story I'd like to hear.
And you'll have the time to now.
That I will. Calden, do you know if the twins are around?
They are, in fact. They wanted to be among the first to see you wake up.
Good. There's somewhere I'd like to go.
Are you sure? I don't think you're in a position to...
It's just a kidney, Calden. I'll make it. Now, get me out of this bed.
All right.
And good riddance.
A funeral pyre? How thoughtful.
Inspectore, you're awake.
Ah, see, I told you it'd come around.
You shouldn't have gone through the effort.
Oh, no, it isn't a pyre, sir. Well, perhaps it is, but it isn't for you. It's for the damned accreditor. Spent all that time studying for nothing, and now the registry's gone.
Neither of you sound the worse for it.
It fed us, sir, but that was about it. If you talk about allegiances of the heart, you know ours belong to you.
Stop. I don't think my heart's ready for such clawing words. How've the two of you been the past week?
Positively annoyed, sir. This new Concilio keeps hounding us. They keep saying that they need spokespeople for the Contadani on board, but what are we going to talk about? How to groom horses and fix wheels?
For all you know, that might be exactly what they want.
Oh, really? You actually think so? What?
He doesn't, brother, please. Since you're all dressed up, I assume you didn't come to us just to talk.
I'm afraid not. There's someone else I need to speak to.
Wonderful. I sort of miss riding around the city. Where are we going, sir?
The docks, please.
Off we go then.
Eventful your stay's been, hasn't it?
I suppose that's one way to put it. I hope the war didn't cause you too much distress.
Out here? Not even a little. All the action was happening in the deeps of the city. Only thing that people were fighting about here was which tale was the truth. Didn't even feel like a civil war was happening, truth be said.
Good. You can make the trip back with some gossip then.
You sure you don't want to come back with me?
Yes, I'm sure.
Are you sure you're sure?
Yes.
Still hurting, eh?
Not all wounds can be healed so easily, Varro.
Hey. But your worst ones are?
Yes.
Seems like coming back here's done you some good. Well, it seems you've kept your end of the bargain. We won't be making a trip to the pits to wrangle your neck anytime soon. I suppose that's it then. I'd best leave now. My men have never seen me cry, and I tend to keep it that way.
Varro, before I forget.
Yeah?
For my parents. This'll get them through years in the plains.
Ha! The Earl's gonna wet himself when he sees this, I tell ya.
Send my parents my regards, won't you?
Aye. I'll tell him the hero of Umber said hi. Goodbye, Cicero.
Goodbye.
Oh, ages.
Holy, what are you... Calden told you.
He's gone to tell everyone. Tizzy'll be here soon.
Tizzy?
Cute.
I know. Calden was telling me a little about the Concilio, but he said I should ask you about it.
The both of us, yes.
So, what is it?
Come on, let's talk along the way. It's basically a board of representatives from all the sectors of our society. They've come together to chart a course for the city, including what to do with the artifacts.
Doesn't sound too different from the Crown.
The Crown represented a fraction of Umber. This city's made up mostly of Contadoni and mask runners, so those are the voices that are going to be heard from now on. Jezero's part of it, along with Zelia, Favio, and Vicario. We're not sure who else just yet.
The two of you?
I'm just an advisor. We'll be supervising the research into Dementicate history. We're going to try to create more sentient Fae that we can talk to. Hopefully learn more about the past.
And I'm the official translator and ambassador of the modern world. Oli's their de facto ambassador too.
It sounds like you've gotten your tongue back as well.
It's been a week, Cicero. Longer than all the time that I've been with you. Though it certainly doesn't feel that way.
So you're fine?
Not completely. But I've learned how to manage. Oli here's helping me understand salting better as well.
Ages. I'll be honest, waking up in itself is one surprise, but to be greeted with such good news is...
And here. And here. And here. And...
Oh, by the light! I'll do this another time, please. Cicero!
Tis your honor, or should I say magistrate?
Please, Cicero, drop the ranks and let me thank you for extricating me. I never expected the life of a magistrate to be so filled with paper.
What are you signing for exactly?
That squire hunted me down all the way from the Flame Tongue for my signature to commission the Bright Hall.
Sounds fancy.
It's where the main copy of the Bright Chorus will be kept. It's also the prime source of the tedium in my life. Speaking of tedium, where's the mariner? Isn't he the one that called us all here?
He accompanied me to the docks, but ran off after that.
Yes. He said something about meeting Orlana. He should be here.
There he is.
It seems I'm late. I apologize. I've had a few errands to run.
Errands? You're the most free out of all of us now that things have blown over.
Speaking of which, you never told me what's kept you busy this past week.
Just the Sailheart. I lead a far less glamorous life compared to our friends here. Not that I'm complaining.
Then what errands have you the right to be running about attending, instead of spending time with us?
This.
What is this?
The songs of Levanthus and Levia.
Calden.
The songstresses are still torn about how to salvage the Hall of Songs now that the singing tree is dead. So in the meantime, she said that you can wear it with you. Always keep them near.
Thank you. They will be remembered.
That's good. Especially once Damien comes around.
Damien? How is he? He wasn't at the infirmary when we left.
We don't know.
What do you mean? Where is he?
That's the thing, Cicero. After the battle at the Spire, when we came back to the throne, he wasn't there.
Ages. And no one saw him?
None. And I don't think any of us are quite equipped with the faculties to find him. But I suppose now that you're up...
I'll have to look into it, but one thing at a time.
And speaking of Orlana and songs, is it true, Calden? Have the songstresses called for the end of the 8th canticle?
I think it's quite clear that the events of the past few days have been enough to end it. Either way, it's been 15 Missouri already.
She's named it as well?
The 8th canticle. Songs and Shadows. Songs for the many great people that have perished over the years, and shadows for the darkness that's loomed over the past decade.
Not very cheerful, but fitting, I suppose.
Well, now that we're all here, what should we be doing next?
There is so much. The mural in the Misted Isle spoke of gods still being alive. That's not something we should take lying down, is it?
And of course, there's the issue of another cataclysm.
And the lady.
And the Fae that led my brother. If he could be alive, so might others like him.
So many questions, all worth investigating.
Are you up for it this time, or am I going to have to plead again?
Only if we do it together. All of us.
Orlana's looking after the Sailheart.
As magistrate, I have autonomy enough to venture where I please.
I suppose I could afford a day or two to prance around the city with you lot.
And what about you, Cicero?
I did not send the captain of the Emerito away just so that I could stay here for nothing.
Then, what are we waiting for?
Not yet, Kaval. Your work here is not done.
Well, there it is. My name is Splattercat. Thank you very much for joining me for Masquerada Songs and Shadows. I told you we were going to get through it. It might just take a little bit of time. And I do appreciate those of you who have made it from the beginning to the end. I know this was not a game for everybody. Very, very narrative heavy. Lots of talky-talky. Probably the least amount of commentary I've ever done for a series. But at the same time, I really, really like this title. There were little slip-ups that kind of like rubbed me the wrong way. But otherwise, I'd probably give the game like an 8 out of 10, an 8.5 out of 10. That's probably where I'd leave it. I mean, there were little UI things and stuff like that. But by and large, really fantastically designed title with a unique world, unique story. A lot of fun. I'll see you in whatever comes next. Thanks for stopping on in. Check out the game down below if you wanted to give it another go for yourself, maybe with a different mask, so that you could brand a different type of element. But yeah, how you do, everybody?